Rise and shine. Welcome in, you guys. It's November 29th. It is Friday, Venus's day. Starting off this reading at the planetary hour of Saturn. We have the sun at 7 degrees and 51 minutes of Sag, moon at 19 degrees and 5 minutes of Scorpio. 8th degree in Sabian symbol for Sagittarius speaks about alchemy. We change sometimes slowly and sometimes dramatically and throughout at the root or thoroughly at the root. Learning how to awaken hidden energies. Sophists have long taught that the path to tread to optimize growth is a path of paradox. Two seemingly irreconcilable factors oppose each other, and the resultant tension feels like that of a crucifixion. For example, the attempt to fulfill the promise of romantic love and simultaneously be a responsible member of a group can easily create paradox wherein two undeniable forces clash, either family approval or career prospects or friendship circles are threatened or compromised. The resolution is found at a higher level of awareness and the deepening of one's level of inner authenticity, which together create a shift in one's level of consciousness and maturity. It's hard to be aware of this at the time. However, retrospectively, it becomes clear that inner transformational shifts were occurring as a direct resultant of maintaining the paradoxical commitment to both sides. The moon in Scorpio at the 20th degree speaks about faith in the nature, faith in the nature, faith in the future. We have no way to know all that could happen in the future, yet a certain inner attitude makes it possible to trust that all will be well. Through the deepening of faith, opening up to an expanded future. It says, faith is a great and powerful liberator. When we have found its shoreline and grasped its full significance, we begin an exploration of a whole new order of being alive. The veils are drawn aside and we see more, so much more of what is occurring and why, and what we can do next to add beauty and love to the world. Our appetite for adventure-filled experiences is matched by our courage and curiosity. Life speeds up and the fun starts. Here is the answer to all of our questions. I like this energy. All right, so faith in the future and the fact that alchemy is how we awaken to hidden energies. Welcome in, you guys. All right, we're going to start off this morning with runes. Just get a quick shuffle in. In today's transits, looks like we've got the moon in Scorpio all day. Mercury is semi-sextile to Venus. All right, that's going to be Sagittarius and Capricorn's energy, only one house apart. All right, so typically they don't work well together. We've got the moon in Scorpio that is quincunx to Jupiter and Gemini, a quintile energy to Pluto and Aquarius, a quincunx to Chiron and Aries, Susky quadrant to the North Node, sextile to Venus and Capricorn, semi-sextile to Mercury and Sag, and then opposing the energy of Uranus and Taurus. This is interesting. All right, a lot of quincunx energies today. Sesqui quadrats and semi-sextiles with an opposition. The only thing positive today that's working in harmony is going to be the moon in Scorpio that is sextile to Venus in Capricorn. All right, obviously we spoke about when the moon is in Scorpio, heavy on the emotions, diving deep. All right, figuring out what's going on here. The psychological state could be of significance as well. My dog's throwing up again. All right, we're almost to the end of November, getting ready for December. All right, let's see what's happening. Welcome in, you guys. Now these Scorpio Sagittarius energy. All right, speaks about delays, restriction, resistance, leading to strength, innovation, self-reliance, distress, confusion, conflict, and the power and the will to overcome them. Speaking of Scorpio and Sagittarius, this energy. Okay. Get in your bed. You're going to get hit by the door. We got Anzus here, Leo and Virgo energy. A revealing message or insight, communication signals, inspiration, enthusiasm, speech. Speech, true vision, power of words and namings, blessings, and the taking of advice. All right, so that is the challenge. Let's see where you need to take action today. Venus away from the door. We got Iwas here, Capricorn energy. Transportation may represent a horse, a car, a plane, a boat, or other vehicles, movement and change for the better. Down at the bottom of the deck is Dagas, so having a breakthrough and awakening awareness. Daylight clarity as opposed to nighttime uncertainty. It's time to plan or embark on an enterprise with Gemini and Cancer energy here. It's a whole lot going on. A lot of different energies. So I'm seeing from Gemini to Cancer, Leo to Virgo, to Scorpio to Sag, and then to Capricorn. The only person, the only sign that's missing here is going to be that of Libra. That's separating all of this energy from the 3rd house all the way to the 10th. Okay? A lot of energy. Let's see what's going on. Ace of Swords, 4 of Swords, crazy. Libra energy. Make it up. So that 7th house energy is going to be partnerships, relationships, contracts. All right, that is the house of romance and love. So whatever is happening here, there's restrictions. Let's just take a look at why there is a sense of conflict and or confusion and how you're going to overcome this. It looks like there's a blockage in communication as well. I don't know what transportation has to do with anything, but moving forward, changing for the better. And then having the actual breakthrough and having the awakening there. Let's see. Maybe there's a delay in plans and travel as well. Maybe that's why transportation's here. Possibly something pertaining to like a gift or being supported in a way. It's like reciprocation. Maybe there's a restriction around reciprocation here that's causing some sort of conflict. Having to do with like plans of traveling. Notice the scales on this picture here. That's giving me the Libra energy. Has to do with love. Something's missing, I'm telling you. I can see it from the very beginning. If it pertains to communication, that's why we saw that Ace of Swords there with the 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords is like taking a break, healing, not really speaking up much. And it is Libra's energy. I don't know. That's technically the 4 of Swords, and what we saw is Jupiter in Libra. So it speaks about like negotiation. So that could be it. There could be like delays or restrictions surrounding some sort of plan in order to move forward or something, where there's reciprocity in love, or there could be like a decision that needs to be made here. I'm also seeing 666. All right, so 6 is associated to Venus's energy, which today is Venus's day. All about harmony. All right, but then also I'm seeing 2, 6, 6, 6. So 2 is associated to balance. There's something here pertaining to this energy. Heavy Gemini. All right, so the reflection of someone's, I don't know if it's the way that the communication is coming through, because it's meant to be where it's seen as like a signal. All right. If somebody's trying to get a message through, there's a delay in how it's being delivered, something like that. In my head, I was saying Aquarius's energy because I was looking at the Six of Swords. That's Mercury in Aquarius's energy. It always speaks about like doing something original. But there's heavy air energy here with the Lovers and the Star. That's Gemini and Aquarian energy. Told you. Heavy air. Something's going on here pertaining to the way that it's communicated. There's a delay in the way it's being delivered. Whatever the message is, all right, it's almost as if it's not being delivered properly. Something about a vehicle, transportation, the change that needs to take place. The Six of Swords speaks about like transition. So like moving into calmer shores, moving forward, whatever that is. Why is the Star here? I mean, it does speaks about nowadays is like innovation, so that would be like Aquarian energy. Maybe it's the way that social order comes together, how things are being communicated, how we're sharing ideas, how we're moving forward, what the plans are, how it's being reciprocated to specific groups of people to keep everything in balance. That would be Libra energy, something about that. And there's Scorpio's energy with the Death card. It pertains to like some sort of transformation that's meant to take place, to have a new beginning. Yeah, I feel it now. There's a delay or restriction or something surrounding the way that it's being communicated. Whatever it is, I mean, I don't know. Welcome in, you guys. Has to do something about work. This would be like Virgo energy and where we're moving into here. So if it pertains to a specific skill that you have, how you're meant to be of service, how you utilize this communication on a day-to-day routine, whatever that is, all right, there's something that has to be like laid out, planned out. Maybe it is travel for work, I don't know. Queen of Wands and the Seven of Wands with the Tower. Something here is like meant to be protected before something like hits the fan. Yeah, there's a need to control it. Two of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands is someone that's very confident in whatever they do for work. So standing ground on that, protecting that type of energy before something hits the fan. It's like, I don't know if the way that you come through is like fire. You know what I mean? Like whatever you're revealing here, whatever messages are meant to come through, it's challenging for other people. Maybe there's a delay and restriction in the way that you understand something opposed to the way, what was this? It said having a breakthrough and an awakening, right? Daylight clarity opposed to nighttime uncertainty. Like people may not be seeing things the way that you see it, something like that. The Leo energy here with Virgo's energy. Leo is meant to be like self-expressive and creative, whereas Virgo, again, it's like how you can be efficient and bring things in order for something. Capricorn's energy that's pertaining to your career. So this is like a shift happening here. Scorpio and Sagittarius' energy could be like what is of a mystery and how we're seeking knowledge and planning how we're going to put that communication out there. Something like this. And again, it's like the way that it's being presented. Something about that. Who needs a vehicle? John Taylor. The vehicle to get to the Lord. My vehicle is my 2 feet. So what is the revealing message then? That's such a that's such a challenge, or having to communicate that out. It does speak about blessings and the taking of advice. So let's see. Seven of Swords. There's some sort of deception surrounding whatever it is that's trying to be revealed. Maybe something having to do with like, I just heard the ancestors. That's weird. I don't know. Something pertaining to like the past. I just heard the teaching of children, and the Page of Pentacles is there. I don't know. Something's a mystery here. Something was meant to be kept secret. Maybe there is like some sort of secret communication that's meant to go through. How can we strategize and getting this information out? 6666 is here. There's a lot of sixes. What is that? Can't remember. Something about focusing on responsibilities, I think it speaks about. Yeah. Personal responsibility. It says it's time to reflect. This number can have very negative connotations to some, but from your angels, it's actually a powerful reminder to stop focusing on the material world so much. This is a strong message from your guardian angels to take personal responsibility in your own life and ask yourself in all areas, what do I need to do differently? I'm only going to pull one because I feel like I need to do so with the Angel Tarot over that specific message. That's a Page of Pentacles that would be coming through as a message, and I heard it was from the ancestors. I got Archangel Michael on the bottom of the deck with the Chariot. That would be a vehicle, but it speaks about perseverance and success in conflict. Whatever the conflict is, all right, take it as a message. Page of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. I'm telling you, I know what I'm feeling here. It speaks about loyalty and allegiance, friendship and reconciliations. Whatever the message is probably going to be coming from an ancestor. What is the message? Seven of Cups. Did we not just see that energy? I was speaking about secrets or something. Making the truth known in legal proceedings. Did I not speak about Libra in the very beginning? Crazy. Something about, maybe something has to be, yeah, that's what I thought. Seven of Cups, Seven of Cups. See what I'm saying? It has something to do with like a message from the ancestors, how to strategize and how to bring this to an awakening to other people possibly. All right, planning on how to get that communication across. Maybe an Aquarius is being used, a Scorpio is being used, maybe going through some sort of transformation here. All right. I'm also seeing Pluto in Aquarius with the Death card next to the star. Current transit. Speaking about lasting values and how we can leave something behind for those that come after us. Something about this. All right. There's a way of like traveling here. Bringing change for the better. What's the contemplation about? I don't see it, but that's more so maybe someone is contemplating. Maybe that's why there's some sort of delay or restriction here. Okay, let's move on. Said God, the just judge. Number 47 could be of significance. That adds up to an 11. Ones represent new beginnings. Associated to the sun. So that will be source. Bringing light to a situation. Again, making truth known in legal proceedings. Something about that. Yeah, it has to do with work. Eight of Pentacles. Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Damn, that wanted to come out. Okay. Maybe it has something to do with like something pertaining to coming into alignment with your emotional state. It speaks about true vision. All right, so maybe like your emotional state is meant to give you insight, awareness, all right, with what's happening around you. Maybe there was a delay in that because you had to find like an innovative way to get through the energy of the confusion and the distress and the conflict. Having the will to overcome that, to see past the illusions so you can really seek the truth. Strategy was used here. So I'm seeing the moon in Aquarius. Very independent type of energy, receiving the messages from the ancestors and learning how to utilize that skill through your emotional state to reveal what the message is. That was part of your fortune. Something about that. Manifestation, yeah. Only a way that you would be able to understand it. Somebody's name is Asalaya. I love that angel's name. That's pretty. Asalaya. There's a lot of A's and S's in there, which is, again, associated to number 1. All right. Emperor. And the Tower. Heavy masculine energy here is pertaining to a Scorpio. This would be Mars's energy. That's interesting. I was looking at the name. It's A-S-A-L-I-H. I'm sorry. A-S-A-L-I-A-H. There's a lot of A's and S's in there. I said it was associated to the number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. I see I, which is associated to Mars, number 9. And then the L is number 2. That's harmony, that's balance. The energy of the moon. I'm seeing the sun, the moon, and Mars in that name. As well as Saturn. Interesting. Okay. What is this all about? So a revealing message and or an insight, some sort of communication that's trying to come through as a message. All right, pertaining to someone in the workplace. I don't know. There could be love with an emperor. Specifically, it's coming through as a Scorpio energy. Maybe this is like unexpected with the Tower being there, the death cards here. All right, something about Pluto being in Aquarius, transforming the way that we express the knowledge that we have, how it's being received, how we're going to plan and travel, all right, moving forward, going through this specific transition and having an awakening with that energy. There's Libra. Something about the nodes, North and South nodes in Aries and Libra. Yeah, interesting. Look at that. Heavy cardinal energy here. Split it. 10 of Cups. I was gonna say, why is it that the devil's there? It's just there's this energy of self and relationships, and then there's the energy of career. All right. So if you look at those energies, that would technically be like a trine. All right, to cardinal energies. That would be like something auspicious. Someone that has a position of leadership, authority, and a sense of working for the justice system. But all of this being surrounded by the way it's being communicated. Very strategic way. Very. And again, it has something to do with making the truth known in a legal proceeding. It's like, I love my person. I don't know. King of Cups. Hierophant. I would love to marry my person. Something like that. Okay. I don't know. There could be something associated to a specific organization. All right. How you become a leader for a specific organization. Bringing that message to those that are even younger. All right. Whatever that may be. Queen of Wands. Doing something creative. 2 of Cups. All right. Whatever the attachment is to like the spiritual union. It's significant. Maybe you're a judge. It says God, the just judge. Okay. Whew. I see the devil again with the 5 of Cups. There's a sense of grieving. Obsessively grieving. Heavy attachments. What is this? Transportation. I just heard, because that was the energy of Mars and Scorpio with the 5 of Cups and the devil. That would be like someone that has lots of endurance to go after whatever it is that they've been trying to achieve. I kind of looked at that as a good job, because it came out again with it looking like a trine to cardinal energies. Cardinal energies are like the initiators. Number one, they're like associated to the beginning of every season. So this would have started back in like spring to jumping from summertime over to fall, and then now coming up back in winter. And that's the energy that was missing, right? Was Libra. It's here though, with the opposing energy of Aries. So something about the self and relationships surrounding this whole like career thing, and whatever is trying to be revealed pertaining to that communication. There's a delay, restriction in how it's being delivered, so maybe it wasn't delivered the right way. Something pertaining to this change for the better with transportation though. That's where the breakthrough will happen. It's back. The King of Cups. What is that? It feels like, yeah, it feels like somebody rejected you or restricted you, or there was some sort of resistance in the energy, so that the strength in between, the communication between you guys became stronger, but only through the emotional state. That's how you guys are changing. Wow, that's weird. King of Wands as I split the deck with the Four of Cups. Someone was meant to reject you in a way to make the connection between you guys and the way that you communicate a lot stronger. It's crazy. So when I said it was time to plan, that was that Two of Wands energy in the very beginning, pertaining to something about traveling. And then I'm looking at Dagas. It was all meant to start up a business. Something about that. So it was like your emotional state was tested. It was like your strength was tested in order to see if you had enough power to understand what the communication was in between the both of you, to find out the truth in a specific legal proceeding. I can't speak today. Whatever. Am I a witch? Sure. If you want to call it that. Okay, let's see. Why is this energy here? It's back to the Queen of Wands. Okay. Yeah. Something was meant to throw you off path. But instead, your courage, your creativity, your innovative ways, the way that you understood something so immaturely, should I say, it was meant to make you look like, I don't know, I want to say wanted to make you look like a fool. Because this is where you actually need to take action, all right? Pertaining to Capricornian energy, it has a lot to do with your career. So whatever you immaturely went into, where it was like you did something creative, you've gained the emotional strength to move forward. But you've been through lots of adversity, it looks like. Something was meant to take you out, but then it was almost as if you had a specific connection here with someone in the workplace, and it was through the emotional state, and where you were strategically looking to the ancestors to get your answers and what you were trying to understand. Something about that. Whatever was being delayed and restricted, it was meant to happen that way, so that you would have the willpower to overcome the conflict, the confusion, the distress, so you could have your breakthrough and your awakening with whatever the communication was. Someone wanted to separate from you and cause some sort of restriction far away, all right, in order for you to be able to understand what was meant to come back around, and that was pertaining to some sort of enterprise. This person either wanted to invest in you or you in them, whether that be emotionally, all right, whether it be time, resources, whatever. They've been waiting for you to kind of like develop. What? Transform. Okay. Whatever that is. There's lots of conflict surrounding it though. It's here. See? All right. Somebody possibly viewed or monitored or watched, whatever you want to call it, how you would react to a specific situation. I'm seeing 10 o'clock on the dot. Whatever that means. 10th house energy, Capricorn. All right. I don't know if this is going to be like government organization that you work for, or this could have been like someone that had a position of leadership. It could have been a boss. It could have been someone in authority. Whatever it is, they wanted to like test you to see if you would be able to understand before you actually had your breakthrough, your awakening. Okay. I mean, the betrayal over here is coming out over top of where the Capricorn energy is, pertaining to transportation. Maybe they utilize transportation to try to make your change happen. See what I'm saying? I mean, we did see the Tower card come out multiple times. So maybe it was like coming through with unexpected changes, accidents. Again, lots of betrayals. Something while traveling, though, and whatever you do for work. Like strategically doing deceptive ass shit against you to see if you would understand the message that they were trying to get across to you. Who was involved and why this legal proceeding was actually happening. Something like that. Okay. It was meant to scare you off so that you would walk away. Ten of Swords to the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. So that you would do nothing but experience nothing but loss. Especially if you were gaining here in any way. Saturn and Taurus is ostentation. That's like the opportunity to have long-term wealth. But it would be in a very strategic way. You know what I mean? Like long and patient work, looking into details. It would be like someone trying to restrict your resources, stop something from growing, or try to keep you paused in a way where you would just choose to walk away. I don't see that happening. It was conflict. It was mental conflict to stop your awakening, to stop your breakthrough, to stop whatever communication was meant to come through, and you saw it all. I don't even see the High Priestess out here. I did earlier when I pulled that Two of Wands with the Six of Swords. Something about planning for travel and understanding the subconscious state of it all and whatever was about to come out. That's what happened. It was nothing but manipulation as you were actually using that energy to manifest. That's crazy. All right, so let's look at Gemini, Cancer energy here with Dagas. What's the actual breakthrough? A breakthrough when it comes to the conflict, the challenges, the hurdles with the Five of Wands. It looks like you actually utilized the skill that you had to even teach those that had no knowledge about it with the Five of Wands. Three of Wands, you made progress. You brought light to the actual awakening. It's the Sun and Aries energy. So standing up with a sense of power and authority and waiting for whatever is meant for you to come in. I mean, I was hearing it blessings because it was coming through that way. Where is it? Here. Your challenge, all right, was to actually wait for your blessings to come in, something like that. And if it had anything to do with embarking on an enterprise, it was spiritually protected is what I feel. Danny. See, it was spiritually protected. Again, I think your guides, your angel guides, could have been, again, seeking the truth in a legal proceeding and actually making it work out in your favor, where all the conflict, all of the challenges, everything that you had gone through, all the waiting that you had to do for whatever your blessing was to come in, it was protected here. There could have been some contemplation happening, trying to figure it out. Seven of Cups is the energy of like Venus and Scorpio. That's at its detriment. Doesn't work well. You got a lot of jealous, envious people there. You know, the energy overall calls for like obsession and like envy, whatever that is. Let me see. I don't know. I feel like you hold status in a specific organization, like you're protected, and that could have been a lot of conflict caused here with how you're continuously moving forward and transforming at a rapid, innovative pace, and how it was being communicated to other people. Something like that. It was like a new way to open up and strategize how to use your energy, all right, emotionally to attract even a soulmate or something like that. We've seen a Two of Cups earlier. Big deal. Welcome in, Mars attack. I don't know. Something was like meant to be a heavy responsibility to see if you could handle it. Did it work out in your favor? Yes or no? I mean, I feel like it is protected. Yes. Ace of Swords. Damn. I like it. Queen of Cups. Over here, you got the King of Cups next to Strength. So maybe this might have been like a spiritual connection that you had, or whoever your angel guide that was working with you, lit. They were working with you. Oh, yeah. Let me get one more here. It's almost like something had to be ready before you were offered this position. But I feel like you hold status, big status here, or at least getting ready to do so. I'm saying Pluto being in Aquarius, that's a big deal. That's a very like transformative energy there, something innovative. Three of Pentacles, that's crazy. Did I put it back? I did. Y'all seeing it? They want to work with you. Your guides were working with you. Three of Pentacles. All right, God hearing lamentations, mental force, protects against sorrows and illnesses. So again, if the attack came through mentally, you did a great job. If you went through the betrayals, if you went through all of whatever was meant to take you down, understanding the communication through going through that mental illness could have been the way that you made progress. Three of Pentacles is a Mars and Capricorn type of energy. It's exalted there. It's meant to be used with force, right? Mars wants action. Mars is like the war planet. It's like you got to be ready to be a soldier or some shit. The moon is here. Archangel Gabriel, God is my strength. All right, divine revelation and reveals messages and has the power to destroy as well. I like it. It's nice energy. Split the deck. Knight of Swords, the all-pervading God. Intellectual richness, protects fertility of women and makes children respectful towards their parents. So this could have been, again, towards your ancestors and how you were receiving those messages strategically, understanding the skill that was gifted to you, all right, through your emotional state. This could have been like your intuition being heightened in any way, so that intellectually you would be able to understand the truth of a situation. I'm like, did it work in your favor and where your angels were protecting you? Yes. But you had to go through that conflict to be able to understand what it was. Be delayed. All right, so that you can understand the blessings that were meant to come through, how you were going to be able to travel, transportation, to get to the other side of understanding how you were protected by your guides. It didn't come easy. That's for damn sure. Eight of Swords. Whew. God, protector, and savior. It's like I rip your fucking head off. It's coming through with truth and justice. Protection from enemies who would steal one's fortune. See what I'm saying? They don't play about you. That's it. All right. That was pretty damn deep. I like it. I like it. I'm going to read out these three cards. Where's the book? So again, God the Just Judge, Seven of Cups, that was 47. It's right here. That's crazy. God the Just Judge, it says those born under Asalaya will have an agreeable character and will desire the acquisition of secret knowledge. Asalaya will help you with the praising of God and the growing towards him, governs justice and makes the truth known in legal proceedings. All right, it is associated to the The soul guardian for those born from 3:20 p.m. to 3:40 p.m. Moral guardian for those born on the 5th of May, the 16th of July, the 26th of September, the 7th of December, and or the 17th of February. By the way, on December 7th, which is the next transit for us, the biggest one at least, I made note. 1 second. We've got Neptune going direct, which is the planet of the imagination, of the subconscious state, and where your creativity is meant to come through. It's also associated to spirituality. All right, because Neptune is the only planet right now that's in its domicile in Pisces. So that date's going to be significant. There's 2 other transits happening on that day. It's going to be that of Venus is entering Aquarius as well, which is the energy of the 5 of Swords in tarot. So be careful that others are not trying to defeat you mentally. And then Ceres is also entering Aquarius on the same day, December 7th. What else do I see here? 17th of February. All right, so the 5th of May, that is Taurus. 16th of July, Cancer. 26th of September, Libra. 7th of December, Sagittarius. 17th of February, Aquarius. Physical guardian for those born from the 5th through the 9th of November. That's going to be Scorpio season. All right, the 3 of Pentacles, number 58. That is God hearing lamentations. Let's see. All right, so it says those born under Alael will be distinguished by bravery and boldness and will be passionate for Venus. Ain't that something? I just said Venus was entering Aquarius. Aquarius is the rebel. All right. ILL protects against sorrow and heals the sick, especially afflictions of the eyes, and influences iron and those in commerce. Soul guardian for those born from 7 p.m. to 7:20 p.m. Moral guardian for those born on the 16th of May. Taurus's energy. 27th of July, Leo. 7th of October, Libra. 18th of December, Sagittarius, and or the 28th of February. That is going to be Pisces. Physical guardian for those born from the 30th of December to the 3rd of January, Capricorn energy. All right, and the moon is associated to, obviously, Cancer's energy. That's going to be Archangel Gabriel. All right, with God is my strength, with divine revelation and revealing messages. That has the power to destroy. That will be towards your enemies, by the way. All right. I like. Well. So I feel like there's a major shift that's going to come in, you guys, with those that have been dealing with lots of conflict. All right. Anything that has been restricted and held back in any way. Changes are heading your way. All right, let's move on. Here in Kipper. Kipper it is. Courtship on the bottom of the deck, number 4, associated to North Node. That would be Emperor energy and tarot. The 4th of December. We spoke about this all last week. How the moon in Aquarius is going to be of significance coming out of the moon in Capricorn. We're in waning moon cycle right now. By then, we'll be waxing. Something in the energy is about to shift with that new moon in Sag. Pathway. Somebody could be 35 years old. 22, official person. 26, great fortune. You're getting a position of authority or something on this pathway. Gonna bring in lots of money. Or honor, should I say. be seen. All right, 22, master number. You're the co-creator of your pathway. Co-creating with the universe. You got a wealthy man, but it fell out in reverse. I'm seeing the number 13. That is going to be the death card in reverse. What's going on here? Somebody's gifting you something. 17, I'm seeing star card. What is the gift about? Something pertaining to courthouse. Maybe there has been, like, you won some sort of court issue here. Whatever that legal proceeding is about. My nose is so itchy. Were you in the energy of despair before? You're probably being gifted with some sort of resources or something. It was great fortune down on the bottom of the deck there. All right, somebody's a false person here. I'm seeing the number 8, that strength card energy. I also heard August, whatever. It's a lot of sudden wealth coming in the near future. Or the wait is over. I don't know, because it came like this. This could be spiritual wealth. This is a very spiritual card for me. I'm also seeing if there was a pathway where someone with a position of authority tried to hold you up and that person used his resources, or if he was a wealthy man, that's no longer going to be that person's position. That gift that's coming through with courthouse, that person was false. That sudden wealth belongs to you. And it could literally be like a spiritual wealth. If that person held a position of authority. All right. It looks like it's not coming through. It's coming through with the gift. That's what I mean. Something about that legal proceeding and how you were being protected by your angel guides. That's what it looks like. What's the pathway? The main female. I feel like the main female is on the pathway, all right, to becoming this official person. In the family room, maybe this is something you do for work with the main male. Interesting. I'm seeing 1 and 21, magician in the world card. This is worldwide. Something about the full moon in Gemini, December 15th. I just saw it. I'm also seeing that of the sun and the moon heavily. I'm seeing 21, 21 the way that I'm looking at it. It's the energy of the moon and the sun together in numerology. So some sort of like balance right here on this pathway. Again, it was speaking about daytime clarity opposed to nighttime uncertainty. Let me hold off on that because I'm like picking up on a message there. I don't know what it is though. Fucking circus in this house today. I keep staring at this sudden wealth and distant horizon. I can't wait to clarify what that is. What was I picking up on earlier with the number 11? It was the number 47 with the legal proceeding thing. I keep staring at that, but I'm also seeing that of master numbers are here. All right, so the ascendant master's energy is surrounding this. 11 and 22 specifically. I don't see 33 out here just yet. Heavy on the 1s and 2s though. I just clarified that. That's why I keep looking at it. Official person and sudden wealth with main male, main female in this family room. That's what I'm seeing all the ones and twos with. Let's see, pathway. Something about, I'm telling you, I feel like there's something about balance and maybe Page of Swords, Ace of Swords with the Page of Wands. Why is there messages surrounding this clarity here or the breakthrough of it all? Maybe you're set in the pathway with how people are understanding specific communication. It was coming through that way earlier. Welcome in, you guys. Maybe you've transformed the way that people understand something about the way it's being communicated. Listen, I don't know. I feel like you're becoming like a leader or in a leadership position with the way something's being communicated. Something like this. Thank you. I was like, what is it? All right, something's transforming in the way that it's being communicated. Maybe it has something to do with knowledge. This is like Mercury and Sagittarius' energy and where it's currently retrograding right now. So it's like the message that's trying to come through, something feels like, again, it's delayed or restricted or it needs to be understood in a certain way. Maybe there's something new about it. Page of Swords, Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Something about this. It's almost like you look at something in a very innovative way, whereas maybe the ancestors never knew anything about the way that you learned it. I don't know, something like that. It has to do with communication. The Ace of Swords is here again. All right, what's official person? Yeah, it's something new. I'm seeing the Fool card there. Show me official person. I mean, there's a story behind why this is all happening because I'm kind of seeing it. It's like you're being attached with someone as a couple because it was courtship on the bottom of the deck when you first pulled it out, pertaining to what you do, possibly for work in this family room, you becoming an official person and or that person that tried to work against you because it's coming through as the courthouse issue is no longer a wealthy man. If that person used some sort of authority against you, that shit kind of flipped around. And where the way that you gained clarity and been communicated about something has brought an awakening, clarity to a situation. Now you're being gifted like spiritual sudden wealth. Something like that. Ooh, it's over for that person. The World card. Did we not just see that? What did I say the World card came out with? Can't remember now. Oh, I seen it as 121. I said Gemini. And there's the ending of something, the way that something was being communicated. That's what I saw. 1 and 21 with the main male and family room. 4 Swords. We saw this earlier. I spoke about negotiation. Let me look that up. Hold on a second, you guys. I get a lot of messages at once. If I don't make it clear to myself, I won't understand it. And Jupiter in Libra, negotiation. It speaks about learning a secret language for a specific project. Thank you. I was like, I gotta get it. Taking the chair at a meeting, being a spokesperson for someone unjustly accused, and negotiating a business deal, some sort of marriage guidance. All right. All right, so maybe there's changes in the way that that's happening. Pertaining to the star, came out earlier, right? It was the Magician with the star. No, sorry, it was the Lovers with the star that came out earlier. Gemini and air energy still. There was a cycle that was completed. Something about negotiating, all right, pertaining to why this energy is here, this official person, whether it's you receiving a position of authority or someone overstepping their position of authority. Something's trying to be negotiated here so a new chapter can start. We've seen the Fool card earlier. And something has to be balanced. Masculine and feminine energies overall. I'm seeing the masculine and the feminine up here. We were speaking about the sun and the moon. 1s and 2s. New beginning and balance. Something has to be balanced here. Why is this wealthy man in reverse? Page of Cups in the Fool card. I don't know if it seems like somebody owes you an apology. Somebody was a fucking fool. Something like that. Let's stick to the story, okay? The Page of Cups could be the way that your emotions are expressed on this new journey. All right? Ace of Cups. I mean, damn. All right? Somebody was a damn fool. I'm going to say it. Justice. I like it. All right. Something has to come back into balance here. I'm seeing Star card again, 17. You called that out earlier. Justice is here as well with the sudden wealth, number 11. All right. Let's look at what the gift is. Again, it's Page of Cups to the Fool card, Ace of Cups to Justice. All right. Maybe someone didn't take the opportunity to express the way that they felt. All right. If there's a clarity in between, bringing things into balance in your emotional state to have a new beginning with something. Again, we see pages. This is all brand new stuff. Pages are like the investigators of tarot. Before something is actually communicated as a knight, being sent over a message, whether it's of love, whether it's of passion, whether it's of the truth, whatever it is that, you know, something about whatever clarity is supposed to be here on this pathway and how something is transforming to be communicated, how something's being negotiated after the changes that have taken place, successfully ending one chapter to start a new one. But it starts with love, bringing things into balance and harmony. On the backside, whoever the official person was that was overpowering their authority, that person is no longer wealthy, and the wealth is being gifted to you after this court case. That person was a false person. In the near future, you will receive spiritual sudden wealth. That's what I'm seeing. And it has a lot to do with the balance of the sun and the moon here. Whatever you do in this family room. Gift. Strength. It said it earlier. It was like your willpower, your strength. All right. Look at the Magician there. So whatever was meant to be manifested, all tools were gifted to you for you to be able to understand how to overcome some sort of court issue here. You had the sword, the wand, the pentacle, and the cup. How to overcome a very difficult situation. It could have been that you were dealing with lots of conflict. All right. It could have been coming through as confusion, restrictions, whatever it was. You were gifted that energy so you would be able to understand how to get through it. Okay. Ooh, and you did it victoriously. 6 of Wands. I mean, I feel like you mastered that shit. Knight of Swords came through like it was nobody's business. All right. Because you dealt with the conflict. And through the conflict, through the adversity, you thrived through it. That's what it looks like. All right, let's see. Courthouse. What's the outcome of this legal issue? It came right back out. You thrived through adversity. Was on the bottom. The sun. I can't make it up. We're going to leave that there. I feel like your win was seen very much by everybody. You had the awakening, all right? You've gained clarity. You had breakthrough. There was no stopping you whatsoever. It's a very quick-witted, very intellectual type of person, that Knight of Swords energy. Lots of wisdom and knowledge was gained there. If you were having to separate yourself and stick with this family room energy, whatever that was, very much gave you what you needed to understand. Why is this Frost person here? And I'm seeing it come out with the energy of the number 8 with the strength. So it's going to be associated to what the gift was. All right. Maybe someone tried to tell you that you were a false person. you were a witch or something. Okay. I don't know if who you are associated to is the false person, because we got that masculine energy in the background there wearing a mask. It's 10:30 on the clock now, as I looked up. We seen it at 10 a.m. earlier. All right. So something about Libra and Scorpio energy. 10 is the 10th month of the year, right? October. 10:30, the day before Halloween. Ouch. You want me to do military time? False person with the Ace of Wands. 5 of Swords. Oof. 3 of Pentacles. Whoever it was that wanted to collaborate with you. That 3 of Pentacles came out earlier, remember, with the angel guides. All right, there could have been some sort of defeating energies surrounding whatever your passion is, Ace of Wands. Whatever your new beginning was. Maybe it was all about sex with this person, with the Lovers. Their plan was to just continuously use sex to get their way. 7 of Cups to cause the illusion and the confusion. That's why the legal issue is here. Remember, the 7 of Cups came out in the Angel Tarot deck with exactly just that. Finding out the truth in situations. See what I'm saying? I was going to say nobody's worried about your clock. I know where I am. I'm reading off my clock, baby. So yeah, sudden wealth in the near future. But whose favor does that work out in? Because, again, over here, if you found the truth about a specific pathway and how it was being communicated to you, and then if something came to an end here, and there was a negotiation that was taking place, it was surrounding yourself with a new beginning in love. Something that was going to be justice for some sort of injustice. Again, and that wealthy man is now in reverse. Okay? So you utilized the skills that were given to you. You came out with victory and success, holding strength to that actual gift that was presented. And not only that, but you thrived through adversity here, and you had a win over that courthouse issue with the energy of the sun. But now what's being exposed is how someone tried to create mental conflict for you. And where this person was actually collaborating with those that tried to use sex or something to create some sort of illusion surrounding whatever that false person was doing. I don't know. I'm feeling like I read the story and now it's coming back on the flip side of how everything played out. Tell me about sudden wealth and distant horizon, because they came out together. Told you. We got the Hierophant here with the Queen of Pentacles. Did I not say you were going to have spiritual wealth? I don't think it has anything to do with finances. The 5 of Pentacles is the lack thereof materialistic shit. Did the Angel Tarot just say that? Don't worry about materialistic shit. It's about your spiritual wealth in the near future. See? That's going to be what's fortunate in the near future. Why is the main female and the main male here with this family room? Why are the 1s and 2s of significance as well? The sun and the moon. Marriage. See? Those that invest in marriage. It's not about materialistic shit. It's actually about being committed in marriage. A lot of people are like probably overthinking what this is, or there could be lots of contemplation surrounding this energy with the Knight of Swords. That's Mars and Gemini. That could be a heavy decision that you have to make overall, and it could be that you're overthinking that situation as well. But the need to invest in it is going to be of significance in order to start some sort of business. Remember, we spoke about ostentation with Saturn and Taurus. Trying to look for a way to make money. I feel like your resources, how you will be provided for, has all to do with your spiritual strength and the connection that you have. It's a choice, Two of Swords. Moon in Libra, by the way, was the last eclipse that we just had. It was the new moon solar eclipse. We're only 2 months away from that energy. It takes 6 months to take place. There's a decision you have to make here, and it has a lot to do with your spirituality or the path that you're on or who you're connected to in marriage. It's crazy. One more. Six of Cups. Look to your past. All right. I don't know. It's bringing me back to that transportation card we said that was like a change for the better. I'm seeing the Chariot as a vehicle, but it also speaks about balance here. All right. Light and dark. Moon and the sun. Technically, Chariot is Cancer energy. It has a lot to do with family. And look at this. Messages behind that. And coffin. I'm seeing 21, 7, and 19. I'm seeing the World card. The Chariot, number 7, and 19, the energy of the sun. This is giving me how you can expose those messages that are trying to come through from your ancestors that have probably crossed over. I'm just going to keep it at that. Journey. We just saw the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? For me, and the way that I'm receiving this message is when you think of the person that you're meant to be with long term, your angel guides are setting you up on a path for who it is that's going to be with you long term, that's going to be of success. Who's your soulmate? Who's your, like, you know, your companion overall? The person that you're meant to be with until you die in marriage. All right, that will be the connection, obviously, to God, source, higher power, however you want to call it, because I don't know who you believe in. Whatever, doesn't matter. What does matter is that you're committed to that energy. And if you're here, you have to be connected to someone that you have that connection with. Whoever that may be. Whoever's the wealthy man, that's not the right person. He came out in reverse. Death card. Again, 13. It would have been over faster than it started. Something like that. It's not about money. It's about your spiritual connection. All right, I'm leaving the reading there. I got to get a crystal for you guys, and I'm out of here. Oh, here it is. I remember when I was younger, it's a very weird memory I just had, but when I was younger, I don't know if you guys remember that movie. I don't even remember if it was like Kazam. Whatever movie had like the little genie and it was like, you only got 3 wishes. I remember being in the bathroom one day and I'm literally sitting on the toilet pissing. And I'm like, I hear like a message and it just says to me like, oh, you have 3 wishes in your life. What do you ever want? And I remember wishing for someone that I would be with forever. Someone that I would be attracted to, and someone that I would be able to have kids with. And all of that came true, and I'm still with the same person today. So it kind of feels like when your spirit guides ask you what it is that you want, be sure that you know exactly what you're wishing for, because you don't want it to be something that you don't want to come true. All right, so something about the Magician, like you have the power to manifest what it is that you want. All right. It's like when your ancestors are showing you and communicating to you, be sure that that's exactly what you want, because it will be there long term. Okay. I truly believe that we have the ability to manifest the things that we desire. And for those that work against you, they'll receive karma. And so will you if you don't do things the right way. That's for damn sure. Okay. So Peter Light is here, number 42, witnessing the observer and ability to detach in the impersonal quality of the universe. Let's see. Thank you much. All right, Celestite is here. Number 15, connection to the angelic realms and divine energy, clear channels for communication with your guides and universal consciousness. And we also have Espresso Team Garnet. All right, charm and charisma, shining and sparkling, being a brilliant beacon of confidence that inspires others. And we got Malachite on the bottom of the deck with clarity of thoughts and emotions and the right use of intellect, integrating your thoughts and your intuition. 42. Pedalate. Sometimes life feels too close for comfort. Decisions are difficult to make when you're taking life so personally. This is particularly true for empaths and sensitives. When Pedalite Spirit arrives, it's here to give you the ability to step back and observe with detachment and neutrality. There is a place within you that allows you to observe without emotion, see the world with the perspective of acceptance, trying to change not what you see as an external to you, but rather the lens through which you perceive it. Now is the time to step back and observe what is in front of you. Are you reacting to something that is triggering you, or are you overwhelmed by the sheer amount of information that you need to process and the time required to sort things out? Pedalite Spirit reminds you that a clear, detached manner will empower you to understand the true nature of what is in front of you now and to take your next steps in your own time. Pedalite is a stone that assists us in learning how to be the observer. Meditating on, carrying, and or wearing the stone allows us to step out of emotional activity and into a compassionate witness. It allows us to rise above emotion and observe from a place of non-attachment. Celestite number 15. Each of us is a unique expression of the conscious universe whose endless imagination is also expressed through guides and angels. Did you know that these are entities that are eager to help you find balance and align yourself with the conscious universe so that you experience all that you deserve? Celestite Spirit is here to let you know that you are always connected with the magical beings from the angelic realms, beings that are especially gifted at showing us what the eyes don't always see. Your message today is to be open to the guides and angels all around you, above you, and below you. They are loving and supporting you in finding your purpose and feeling joy, love, and hope, no matter what your outer conditions are. You have all that you need and are always accompanied by these entities who are devoted to bringing love and healing to all of us when we are feeling alone and weak. Today, connecting with the angelic realm by calling upon these loving guides to help light your path and help you become conscious of the unconscious gifts that are there for you now and always will be. Celestite is a high vibration sulfur bearing stone that effectively opens and clears the upper chakras. Meditating with the stone can assist one in connecting with angels and guides due to the sulfur content. It is also an excellent stone to use to clear energetic attachments. It's heavy on attachment energy here. 53 with Espresso Team Garnet. Every one of us is a being of light meant to shine and sparkle. Your light draws others to you, for we are all seeking the light. The message of Espresso Team Garnet Spirit is to embrace your natural charm and magnetism. Do you think you're not all that special? If so, that is only because you haven't discovered your natural charisma and expressed it. The conscious universe wants you to let it shine out, for your dazzling brilliance will be a beacon for others. As you walk the healing path towards discovering your destiny, you can attract those who will help you and those who will benefit from all that you have to share, your talents, your joy, your love. We are all so lucky to have you here on this planet right now. Feel your magnetism today. Express it. Shine your light in all of your glory, inspiring others and letting yourself draw in whatever will help you on your journey. Meditation with the stone might be challenging because its energy feels like that of a bossy cheerleader. This stone is a must for building and finding your self-confidence, personal power, and creativity. Espresso Team Garnet asks you to stand up straight, hold your head high, and strut your stuff. Malachite number 34. All right, so overthinking can make you feel like you are starting to lose it, but Malachite Spirit has appeared to let you know that there is a difference between unproductive ruminating and taking the time to apply logic that can help you make sense of what you know. Reasoning with clarity means the right use of your intellect as you consider all of the evidence that you have encountered. This includes evidence produced by opening yourself to messages from the conscious universe through your first sense, intuition. Your reasoning powers are at the peak right now, so let go of any old beliefs that would make you doubt Malachite spirit message, which is to trust that you are smart enough to sort through all the information before you. Malachite is a beautiful stone that helps integrate our personal power, hearts, and intellectual simultaneously. Or our intellect simultaneously. It allows us to come from a place of authority without losing sight of what is for the highest good of all. It is a useful stone to work with when exploring issues around the next right action in families and organizations. Love you guys. See you later. Bye.